Hey everybody, and welcome to another Learn to Digitize video. I am Sue from OML Embroidery, and today we are talking all about zooming, which may not seem that exciting, but there's a whole bunch of ways to zoom in and zoom out, and a whole bunch of shortcuts that you need to be using to make your digitizing a lot easier. Now, the first way to zoom in is, of course, your mouse wheel. Everybody knows that. And that works pretty efficiently. One way zooms in, one way zooms out. But if you have a really big project, it could get a little old really quickly doing it this way. So let's look at a couple of other options for zooming. There are some really cool keyboard shortcuts. There's, first of all, let's go through it in order of coolness, I think. There's this slider here, which is just as handy as the mouse. It goes a little bit faster. You don't have to make as many strokes, and you can get in as close as you want. You can go up here to the rosette and click on that, and you can select a certain part and you can move around like that. Did you see that? So I'm just clicking on it and you can move to that certain part. That's really easy, and you can zoom in and zoom out. But let's look at the obvious one, the magnifier. Awesome. Click on that. Now, there's a few things you can do with that. You can left click and that zooms you in. You can right click and that zooms you out. Or you can left click and hold and create a box, and it's going to zoom right into that spot. So that's really handy. I find it really handy. So the next one are the keyboard shortcuts, and I encourage everyone to check these ones out because some of them are really cool. So we've got your basic Z, will zoom in and zoom out. You've got the 0, not the O, the 0, and that's going to zoom it right out. So if you get right lost in something and you want, oh, I want to see how this fits on my hoop, all you have to do is press the 0 key, and it does it quickly and easily, and you're back to where you should be. Now the A key is zoom all, so that's going to zoom it all in to fit in the size of your window. That's also very handy. So between the 0 and the A, super handy, super handy. S is for zoom selected, so if you had, say, a few more designs and you wanted to see the center, and you have it selected, so that means there's a bounding box around it, you could just press the letter S and it's going to zoom in on that one part. So again, super handy. Now the best part is, and they tell you about it right up here in Zoom. Here's the list of your shortcuts, but the numbers. And the numbers go from 1 to 9, and they will zoom a certain percentage. And I think this is absolutely fantastic. So 1 is 1 to 1. So that's almost the same as fit to hoop. 2, we'll zoom it in more. 3, 4, 5, and the magic number 6, because that's a good place to be zoomed in to do your work. But it goes further. 7, 8, and 9, and I think 9 is 900%. Yeah, it tells you, by the way, in the bottom left hand corner, the number that you've been zoomed into. So I press 7, so it's 700%. 4 is 400%. 1 is 1 to 1. So I encourage everyone to use these keys. They're very handy, and it'll help you get around your work a lot easier. Instead of just simply scrolling in and out, which gets kind of tedious, go right into where you want. If that's not precisely what you want, you can do a box and zoom into there. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think everybody should be using them. So try zoom in with using a keyboard shortcut. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and by the way, in the next video, we're going to create this design. So awesome. All right. Thanks everyone.